all. I hope you're well. Hope your families are still keeping well. Big thanks there to the Gospel Choir, to Miss CJ and Stephen for their contribution today. I only want to speak very briefly today, and just a little reflection that I had of the way we started this half term and the way we finished this half term. If you remember, we started with our Ash Wednesday Masses when we were pretty much all together. Okay, we're divided in half between the St. Thomas Apostle Church and our school hall, but we all celebrated the start of Lent together. And we're ending it in a very different way, but in a sense, no less together. If I think about the different ways we've communicated and helped each other and reached out, and also in the community around us, there's an extraordinary level of generosity and unity and solidarity. Next week is Holy Week, and I think that takes us to the root of what we're talking about. At the Last Supper, Jesus prayed, "May they be one, Father, as you and I are one." He also prayed, "Love one another as I have loved you." And I think if our lives are rooted in Jesus, in God, then we can't go wrong. And that's where our love and our unity will grow. So I invite you next week to walk with Jesus, to share your concerns, your worries, everything at this time which is that we're struggling with, let's be honest. But also remember, we're walking with him in his suffering to his resurrection. So for next week, we'll change the format slightly. Rather than me talking, we're just going to provide little clips of the life of Jesus, so we can walk day by day through the events of Holy Week to the resurrection. So I wish you a blessed Holy Week. Look after your families, take care, and I wish you a very, very happy Easter. I'm just going to end by reading the words of the song we listened to at the beginning, because I think it's very beautiful. "I've walked among the shadows, you wiped my tears away, and I've felt the pain of heartbreak, and I've seen the brighter days. And I've prayed prayers to heaven from my lowest place, and I've held your blessings. God, you give and you take away. No matter what I have, your grace is enough. No matter where I am, I'm standing in your love. On the mountains I will bow my life to the one who set me there. In the valley I will lift my eyes to the one who sees me there. When I'm standing on the mountain, I didn't get there on my own. When I'm walking through the valley, I know I'm not alone. You're the God of the hills and valleys, God of the hills and valleys, and I am not alone. I've watched my dreams get broken. In you I hope again. No matter what, I know I'm safe inside your hands. Father, you give and take away every joy and every pain. Through it all, you will remain over it all. You're the God of the hills and valleys, God of the hills and valleys, and I am not alone." Happy Easter to everybody.